Hello everyone and welcome to my overview of the Barnyard Animal Pack. It just looks amazing. We're gonna go over all the animals that we have in this beautiful pack, plus the new build pieces. Here we have our new campaign scenario. I opened up this zoo in sandbox mode. So let's start with our beautiful animals here. This is what we saw in the screenshots when they announced the expansion. And I've made some modifications because I also wanted to show you the alpaca. And here's, initially we didn't have the alpaca. So let's see. We're gonna start with the beautiful alpine goat. Just look at this. It looks amazing, unbelievable. These animals have really earned a really warm place in my heart. It's just amazing. Here we have, let me show you, a little baby. Oops. Here we have a little baby. Just look at them, how they wiggle their ears, and it's like the same with the Tamworth pig. You will see that in just a moment, and they just look so cute. It's so amazing that we have them in the game, and it's really a wonderful addition to the Planet Zoo experience. I love that they added this to the game. Here we have another alpine goat, another like color variation. We have some of them with light spots, some of them with a brownish color. Here we have a color variation over here. Look at it, it's just beautiful. I love the eyes. This is actually called Scarlet. Hi Scarlet! Great. Actually, this is another piece from the pack. This is the bin, the trash bin that we have. They look so amazing. I will show you the pieces in just a moment. I have a special place for them in the zoo here. And over here, if we go to the central area, you will see like my personal, I think it's tied with the Sussex chicken, but I really love the heel rat North sheep, and you can see it over here. It's just beautiful. I think these are my two favorite animals from this pack. The heel rat North sheep and the Sussex chicken. Oops, it's pooping. Okay. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here, just changing the angle, no poop here. Great, so just look at it. It just looks so fluffy. I love the details on the horns here, the curves and how they actually fit with the ears and how the ears move. Just look at the eyes as well, how they blink and how they open their mouths and their legs. I don't know, it just really makes me feel like I am watching a real sheep walking, so it's just super amazing. I love them, I absolutely love them. This is a male and we have females over here. Here we have the female, which is super nice. It just looks so beautiful. I absolutely love them. And over here, if we fly a little bit to our left, we see the Tamworth pig, Sundance. This one is called Sundance. Let me just light up the scene here. It's also beautiful. I think all the animals in this pack look so realistic. And their movement as well, their sounds and their movements are just amazing. This little pig is beautiful. I love how they wiggle their ears really frequently. And you will see that with the piglets too. They're just adorable, so cute. After that, let me see if I can find an alpaca. Yeah, here we have an alpaca. This is the beautiful alpaca. I think it looks really great. It looks fluffier than the llama. The llama has more like a straight hair, and the alpaca has more like a hair, or the fur looks more like a sheep. It's more like curly and fluffy, and I think they really capture the essence of the alpaca here. And how they move is just amazing, how they walk. They have like this little characteristic walk that is kind of funny, but super cute. Here we have another color variation over here. They're actually interacting. Oh boy, they're not interacting. This is another color variation, and they just look amazing. We will see many color variations. Just look how they wiggle their ears. I think the Planet Zoo team did an awesome job capturing how they move. Great, so now that we've seen the alpaca, let's go to, we've seen the alpaca, we've seen the heel rat North sheep, the Tamworth pig, and we also saw the alpine goat. So now let's go to our beautiful Sussex chicken. Here we have the hen. Just look at how it moves. It moves the feathers, moves the legs. Oh, please, no stamping on the chicken. Thank you, bye. How beautiful, look at this. I think the hens and the rooster also look amazing. This is like my favorite animal from the pack because it is unique, it moves uniquely, and I do think that it's one of the animals from this pack that must have taken most hard work for Frontier because I think they had to make this model from scratch. So they did an amazing job with this. Here we have a color variation for the hen. And let me see if we can find our rooster here. If I go to our animals, let me search for this. We have Cory. Yes, this is our rooster, but our beautiful rooster is resting in the shade over here. This is a beautiful animation that they did when they are like sleeping or resting in the shade. Look at him. He's just beautiful. The crest looks amazing and it actually moves when they walk. But if we can actually see a rooster walking, that would be great. Hey, please, could you show us some walking? Okay, I'm gonna do something that I don't usually do, but I'm gonna do it for you because we are going to see how this beautiful rooster moves. I'm going to move the rooster over here. It's not something that I like to do. I don't like to interrupt sleep, but for this purpose, I'm gonna do it just once. Here we can see how our beautiful rooster is walking. Look at the feathers, look at the colorful feathers over here, how they move their necks, their crests, and this little like piece here that they have hanging. I don't know exactly technically what it's called, but it's just beautiful. And the eyes also look amazing. And a word of caution here is that if you have any of these animals in your zoo, make sure to actually control their population with contraceptives at some point because they do reproduce quite rapidly and they have quite large offspring, have a quite large number of offspring, so you can find more about that in the Zoopedia. So make sure to control their population or you will end up with hundreds of little chickens there. Or hundreds of little sheep like this one over here. Look at it, it's so beautiful. The American Standard donkey is another animal that we need to see over here. Here we can see a foal, which is like super beautiful. We see the adults here as well. This is just another beautiful model. The donkey is definitely in the top rankings for this pack in how realistic the model looks. Look at this, it's just beautiful. You can even like see the fluffy texture of the hair, the individual hairs, even though it's like short hair, you can still see them there. And I think that's amazing. The hair over here in the back of the neck is just beautiful. Right here we can see the fluffiness. And I love how they wiggle their ears, it's just beautiful. You can feel the muscles when they walk. Another beautiful model, just like the Somali wild ass, and another animal that is pooping right in front of us, so that is definitely happening too often here. Please control yourselves, kids. Okay, so changing the subject quickly here so we don't focus on another one. Well, what are you eating, guys? Okay, well, I will definitely need to call the keeper here because we cannot have so much poop in our habitat. And over here, I think you noticed this, but it's just beautiful, the Highland cattle. I think the baby, like the calf, is just amazing. It looks beautiful, fluffy, and it's just so cute, adorable. I think it's one of the most adorable babies in the entire Planet Zoo game. And I love them. It's a really welcomed addition to the game. Hi, little baby. It's just beautiful. And they also make like realistic sounds, like you can hear it. Like you can hear over here. The adults are actually quite small. I was surprised by that. Here we have Ophelia. They are quite small compared to the size of a human. Let me show you this. You can compare them to the keepers. Yes, here. If you see them here, you will see that they are actually like on the waist or a little bit lower than the waist. So I really like them. I do think that the texture over here could have been a little bit fluffier or more like 3D like, but they definitely look amazing. And I love that they did make that 3D effect over here on top of the eyes. I'm very happy that we have them in the game now. Again, let me show you a male of the Tamworth pig. Here we can see the female and the male, and apparently they're doing things that we shouldn't see on camera, but they're basically having little piglets. Hi, little baby. You're so beautiful. Well, I'm calling this a baby. It's actually an adult, but for me, they're so cute that they are like babies. I love having them in the game. Any news from Planet Zoo is always welcomed, and I will always love any type of animal that they include, I think. And I personally think that all animals are worth exactly the same. They are all beautiful, they're all part of our amazing environment and natural ecosystems. And even domesticated animals have a special place in our societies. So honoring them with this pack and honoring the role that they've had in humanity, I think it's just an amazing decision from Frontier. I'm very happy for everyone, and I can't wait to start building farms with these little guys. Great, so those are the beautiful animals, and now if you are also interested in the pieces that we get with this new pack, let me show you all the pieces that we get plus some blueprints. Here we have some fencing. I love the fences. We have this metal fence panel. Okay, let me just pause this because as you can see, these animals reproduce quite quickly, and if I don't pause this, I think we're going to end up with like 500 chicken and 600 sheep. While we take a look at the fences. Rustic metal fence gate. We have we have the fence gate panel, and if we select it with the FlexiColor tool, they are recolorable, I think. Let me check this. Yes, I'm selecting them, and I can edit their color individually with the horizontal bars and the vertical bars, and they just look amazing. If we want to make them like black, for example, we can do that. Over here we can also change the color of the post in this fence that has like these posts at the end. We can also change the color here. So we have a third FlexiColor channel. Here we also get the individual posts, like fence gate posts, and they are recolorable too, so you can also combine them with custom made fences, and that's awesome. I love how rustic they look, like they were in a farm. And we also have this little fence post, which is like thinner. We get the rustic crate, which is awesome for backstage areas and for decorating our zoos and making them more realistic. We have a rustic barrel. I just love the texture on the wood. It looks so realistic, so amazing. And I do think they belong here in the Barnyard pack. We get a new planter. Actually, two new planters. Let me move this over here because they are two planters. We have a wooden planter, and we also have a metal planter that looks like rustic metal. And we also get other metal elements. Here we have a milk churn. This is like a new word for me, churn, but it's basically where you store the milk that you get in a farm from the cows. And over here we have a rustic bucket. We also see some hay bale. We have hay bale round, which looks awesome. It looks like the hay bale is almost there with every single fiber. And we also get hay bale squares that we can combine with this piece, which looks amazing, the pitchfork. The pitchfork doesn't actually come with, so you can move it around, you can rotate it, you can place it anywhere you need to. Like this. It's individual. I just placed it there to make it look more realistic, like it's like being used for the hay bale. Over here we see a statue of an alpine goat. This is a reward statue. We also get a sign, which is the rustic sign that we saw in one of the screenshots. It's not actually like editable. We can recolor it, the background here and the edges. So we have some flexibility there, but we will need to create it ourselves. Like the content. We get these beautiful stickers, or well, I call them stickers, but they're actually like signs, but I like to call them stickers. They are for the alpaca, for the cattle, the Highland cattle, the Sussex chicken, the goat, the alpine goat, the donkey, the pig, the Tamworth pig, and a little piglet. This is just beautiful. I wish they had included this one, like the babies, for all of them, but new stickers are always welcome. And I love this piglet. And this sheep is just amazing. I think the stickers always look amazing. I love the style and how actually realistic but artistic. It's like a nice combination of both worlds. Here we also see like some more elaborate props that we can add, like a rustic water tank. This is recolorable, but in this part over here. And over here we have the rustic well, which is also really nice. I hope that someday they will give us like these individual pieces as well, but as a whole it just looks amazing. Here we can also find some rustic wheat bundle. I think I should place this like closer to the hay bales because they're like related. Rustic wheat bundle, and we can see like the pieces of wheat. And for building we also have this that we can place at the top of our farm, the rustic weather vane, like the rooster that actually turns, and it is recolorable like this. You can change its color, it looks beautiful. We also get 2 wheels like this ones, and a rustic wind pump. The wind pump actually moves. If you unpause the game, the wind pump will move and it will have an animation, so it just looks amazing. Over here in the back we also see like the foliage that we get with this new pack. I love that they included maize. We have 4 variations of the maize plant, a single maize, 2 maize, we have 4 maize, and we also have a long stripe or a long line of maize that we can use to create maize fields or cornfields. It will just make our lives much easier to create those realistic fields. And we also get 3 trees, 3 ginkgo, I think that's the pronunciation, trees of different sizes. Smaller one, medium one, and a large one. They just look amazing too. And over here we have some blueprints. And over here we also see the blueprints that we are getting. Let me move this a little bit, move this blueprint so we can see it better. They basically just combine some elements. Oh, and these ones are elements that I totally forgot to mention. Here we also have these little like decorations, vegetables. We have the corn, we have leek, and we have a turnip. And we can use them or add them directly in the planters, so they look really nice. We also have this water pump over here. Beautiful. And over here we also have these fences. We have the white fences, rustic picket fence, we have a shorter version, we have a gate, and we have a post. These are recolorable too, so you can change the horizontal beams and you can change the vertical beams. So you can create many different combinations there. And over here we also get rustic wood fence. We get 2 gates. I wish they had included like the actual fence. That we have 2 gates with this beautiful wooden texture, and I just love it. It looks amazing. I hope that in a future update they will include the actual fence, but right now it already looks amazing. And we have 2 posts. And now, after I covered these ones that I just missed, we have our blueprints. Doesn't this look amazing? I think it looks amazing. We have the turnips over here, we have the wheat. Yeah, like many different elements. If we click on them, we can actually get the individual pieces. We have decorative prop egg. We also have these eggs here. We have the milk churn, and we have the wheel. So I think it looks amazing, just something to place and decorate really quickly. And here we also see the rustic parrot gate over here, made with little individual pebbles or rocks from the full rocks. I think that whoever did this job from the Frontier team deserves a congratulations, because it just looks amazing and supernatural and realistic. We also see here some harvest decorations with, here we see some the rustic crate, we also see the turnips, and here we see some market apples, and it just looks so nice, so realistic, and it's a nice combination of the new elements. Here we see the rustic garden collection. Here, this is another blueprint that we have, a rustic arch with some of the props, and I think this one is just brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. The market decoration, how they use the barrels and the wood and the different elements here. We also have the market bananas, we have market oranges, and they used props from other content packs, and they just look amazing. I love them. Thank you to everyone who worked on these blueprints. And that's basically what we get with the pack. These are the building pieces. We already saw the beautiful, beautiful animals and this new campaign scenario where we have to help with a farm that is being rehabilitated. Yes, you can see I have the zoo closed right now, because otherwise we would have a lot of people here, because here we have animal encounters. And that is another great addition that we have with the new Planet Zoo update. I will be covering that and showing you how the encounters work and some animations in another video. So I will see you there. I hope you liked this tutorial, and again, this is another reminder that you should take care of the total population, because they grow really quickly, at least for the chicken and the goats and the sheep. So stay on top of that so you don't get overpopulation too quickly. I hope you like this pack. I am super excited about it, and I will share another video on how to create habitats with animal interactions and how these work. And I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day!